Hello and welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room. Today another video based on the retirement list, and we are saying goodbye to the Petite Purse die, which is a big die from Stampin' Up, and I am so sorry to be saying goodbye to this one. These are some of the things I've done in the past with it. This one is embossed and it's got a faux sort of snakeskin look, faux alligator look to it. I'm pretty sure I've got a video somewhere on this, so have a little look, search for Petite Purse and see whether that comes up. This one is one I had so much fun doing it, and it's been in my samples bag since I first had the Petite Purse die. It's a little backpack, and it's done just with an extra, you just cut an extra handle, and I made little pockets and little pencils to go in the pockets, and I just love it. Little school backpack. I'm just going to do the basic, show you the basic die today and a bit of colouring. This is a project I did with my team at team training. I do a team training every month, so why not come along and join us and see what it's all about. You can come to my team training without being in my team. You just need to let me know. And if you think you might one day want to be a demonstrator, it's a great way to dip your toe in the water. Right, here we go. So I am cutting my last ever Petite Purse. Now, I'm doing a caveat on these videos to say that at the time I'm filming this is available, but you need to check on, if you go to my my blog at elizabethscraftroom.blogspot.com, or just Google Elizabeth's Craft Room, click on buy now, and you can see what is still available. And hopefully this die, let me just put it on the black so you can see what it's cut out, that shape. It's got lots of score lines in it as well, and hopefully that is still available. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, actually before I reinforce all of those scores, is I'm going to do a bit of stamping. I'm going to stamp with the Bordering Blooms stamp. Now this is not retiring, I'm glad to say. This is staying with us. It's rather nice. Fantastic way to do your borders because you can see where you're going with it. But it's also really fun to do for an all-over pattern, because you can see on the photopolymer just where you're going. It's really good to do and just build up your pattern, as you can see. And I'm going to go all the way across this and come back to you. And the very final one I'm back to do now is the handle, because I want some stamping on there as well. So I stamped all that in the Memento ink, and I'm now going to bring in some markers and do a little bit of colouring. Now these are our regular Stampin' Right markers. Now again, at the time that I'm speaking to you, there are some individual markers at a discount on our website. So go and check it out to see if they're still discounted, because I think they were £1 something. Really, really good value. So grab them while they're there. But our markers are always good value, especially if you buy them in the packs. They're really good. You've got a double-ended. You've got a very fine end, and then you've got a brush end for colouring. What I always say is they are not for the small people in your family. The brush end is a brush, and if it's pressed down, it will smoosh and will no longer be the lovely colouring item that you love. And what I'm going to do is just colour a little bit of this. Let's put a pop of colour onto those little circles. Now you could just go ahead and colour all over, but I'm just doing that little bit. And then I'm going to fold all my score lines, and there are lots of them on this little bag. If you were cutting this design from scratch, you just couldn't, I don't think. It would take you forever to measure out all these and work out all these angles, and that's why I just do love the dies. They're just so much fun for boxes. Okay, so you need either sticky strip or a little bit of Tombow on these sides here. And you're going to line those up so that the bottom corner is right and so that they're flat along the edge. And because I've used Tombow, I'm just going to hold it just for a moment till that's set. And on the other side as well. Just give it a press on, make sure it's lined up, give it a pinch. Now you've got a little hole here, and you never can see that little hole. It's always best to open it up with a pair of scissors, and it'll make it easier to get the front piece in. Put a little bit of glue at either end of the handle, and I'm going to stick those just inside. You can do them on the outside with brads as well. The little mini brads work very well for that we've got in the catalogue. And that one comes down, and then that little piece just locks in. How pretty is that? Now, as I say, you could cover all over, but I actually quite like the effect of just doing a little. I'm going to get a little pearl here and pop it on. Stick that on as a little clasp. And I put some tiny Tic Tac boxes inside mine for my girls. They look really sweet. Look, I've just attached them on the inside. I don't know if you can see that. But I've just put a little mini Tic Tacs as a little gifty to go inside those. So, I hope you've enjoyed your visit to Elizabeth's Craft Room today. If you want to check out the retired list, as I say, go to my elizabethscraftroom.blogspot.com and click on Buy It Now, and you can actually just browse and have a look at what's there. Thanks for visiting today. I look forward to welcoming you again soon.